Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. We have a new content for you. Not new, but existing content for what who said, and we have some contenders, team principals and drivers. We will watch them with our brother here, and then we will give our honest opinion. So let's start with the first one is Andrea Stella, the team principal of McLaren, and then we will move on one by one. Let's go.
Never mind last lap Lando, it was first lap Lando, and so important to get that done early on.
Well, the first lap was pretty much perfect. It would have been difficult, I think, for Lando to improve with the second set of tires. I saw Verstappen was on a fast lap. It could have been a problem for us in terms of pole position. So I think the yellow flag might have helped us. It would have been very close between Lando and Verstappen. Overall, it's encouraging that we've been able to improve the car from the sprint performance. We have made some tuning to the setup. I think we have understood some aspects also from a driving point of view. And Lando and Oscar have been able to put it all together in this qualifying session. P1, P5 is important for tomorrow. And hopefully we will be able to reduce the tire degradation that was high in the sprint session.
That's interesting. What did Will mean when he was giving those words to Lando? Calm down, trust the car. What was Lando doing that before that maybe he wasn't doing that?
You try hard to extract all the details.
That is my job, Andrea.
Yeah, of course. It's also my job to try not to say too much. But in general, engineers and drivers, they work so close together, then they develop their own language. You know, in a sentence, you want to pass technical information, driving information, some reassurance, and I think that's the content of that sentence.
Very interesting. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Thank you for your time. Good evening.
I think they need to buy some gift to George Russell to say him thank you, or I don't know, maybe they will gift any McLaren sport car, you know, because they owe to George Russell for this pole position for tomorrow.
And
Actually,
also,
for today's race at USGP, because behind Norris, Verstappen was flying, Sainz was absolutely flying, also Leclerc was very fast, but thankfully Russell managed to give them pole position.
Absolutely. And I want to clarify one thing. The message of the team, the engineer of Lando Norris, when he said trust the car, Lando, and let it flow, he wanted to say that even though we don't have the back wing, trust the car, Lando, because something will come up, as he knew something will come up.
Dommage, Frederick. Quel dommage. George Russell.
No, that's, for sure we have a bit of frustration because I think the last lap was a good one for Charles and Carlos, but probably true also for Lando and Max that you can't race with if. Okay, now we are third and fourth. Let's be focused on tomorrow. We had a good pace this morning on the long stint, and let's try to do the best tomorrow.
So what is the thought about tomorrow? It's kind of always been a two-stop race around here. Tyres are always on the limit around here, but is the win possible in the right circumstances?
For sure, we will have to do a good job, because that Max and Lando, they are quick from the beginning. That we were probably faster than Lando this morning on the long stint, but I think tomorrow it will be another story. We have to start from scratch. In this condition, it's always good to have two cars, but let's see tomorrow.
Thank you.
As we said, same things with different boards.
Yeah. So he just said what we said a little bit earlier.
Yeah, if you want to just jump to Leclerc, I want to hear him.
Four in the sprint earlier on today, made it to P2 at the start of the first lap. What are your plans for tomorrow? Because the race pace of this car looked great earlier on.
Yeah, the race pace looks strong. I expect the others to improve their car as well from the sprint race this morning to tomorrow. We haven't changed much, so I think the race pace we've seen this morning will be relatively similar to the one we see tomorrow. But it was a good feeling, and I think we were strong. So that's a good thing. A good start will be needed, and then once we did that, hopefully we can look forward and not backward.
What's been different this weekend, or has this car been getting to this point all the way along? Because the others really see you as a challenger right now.
The first sector is where we have been struggling a lot during qualifying yesterday and today, and we don't have the solution in the car at the moment. However, the race pace looked particularly strong. The feeling was good. If you take out those 3-4 corners where we were losing a lot of lap time yesterday and today, we have a strong car. And these 3-4 corners where we are struggling a lot in quali disappears a little bit in the race. And I hope that we'll see the same kind of race pace tomorrow.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Like they have hope for tomorrow. Also, they have speed tomorrow for the. I'm sorry, not tomorrow, but tonight. It will be the race because like Ferrari was absolutely flying at the sprint at the long stint. The car was working very well. It's like surprising to us. But Ferrari looks good.
Yeah, Ferraris both of the drivers were like unimaginable fast, and everyone on the grid, even the other team principal of the other teams, were like surprised how Ferraris really fast and how they are managing the tires and keeping the degradation low. But one more thing, what Christian Horner said earlier today, he said that the Ferraris know how to save their tires, but at the same time simultaneously be fast on the tight corners, because on the low speeds Ferrari is unbeatable. So that's why where Leclerc said, if we lose time on 3 corners, we gain time on 17 corners.
Yeah.
So that's the mathematical balance where Ferrari is gaining a lot of
But
time.
it's very important what they are going to do at the first 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah.
If they are getting overtook by the other drivers, it will be trouble for them. But
I think that Lando will lose the grip on the start, because, as we know, he poorly has been engaging the car in the first run in the starting line.
or it will happen.
Crash.
Maybe impossible thing. Lando and Verstappen will collide each other, and
It
it will be everything. It will be easier for Ferrari.
Yeah, because the first turn in sector 1 is really dangerous.
Yeah, and the first corner is to they need to turn left. The first who is at the first place, like Norris, it will be on the right hand side of the track. The second one, Verstappen, will be at the left hand side when they will come to the turn. Like
If
he will
one another
be
they
on the
outside,
and on the outside, and that will be.
So
or at the start, he will just when he will start, will go
close
to cut
the line. Yeah.
Verstappen way. But we are talking if you know we must
Just like
wait
Bosu said, if we
after a couple of hours we will
have
have
the right answer. Let's go.
Hey Lando, congratulations, mega lap out there. Just how pleased with you how everything came together today?
Very, because I really wasn't expecting it, so it feels good. It was a very good lap, probably the best one I've done in qualifying. So Yeah, happy. I guess a bit fortunate with the yellow flag at the end because I wasn't going to go any quicker than what I did, and I know Max and Carlos were both up on me, so I got everything out of the car, which is the main thing. The rest is up to them and up to the others. So I'm happy with the job and the improvements we made as a team. I think we took a step forward. Not as quick as the others still, but gave me a good shot.
How are you feeling about tomorrow? Because when we chatted this morning, you were saying that maybe the long run pace might not be as good, but you've made some changes and it seems like you understand the car a little bit more.
Yeah, I think a little bit. It's still tough to drive. It's still definitely not as nice as what I would like, even with the lap I did, but just things came together perfectly on this one lap. So it was. It's still. I'm still expecting a tough race. That's what I'm trying to say. The Ferraris were so fast this morning in the race. I expect them to be just as quick tomorrow. And same with Max. They'll be quick. But yeah, I've given myself the best shot of starting at the front and kind of having clean air and things like that. So it's going to be tough. I don't know what to expect. Of course, we're going to try and improve on certain areas and do better, but I still don't think we've quite got the outright speed, but sometimes that doesn't always win you the race. So we'll see what we can do.
Before you sleep, just don't forget to buy your gift to George Russell.
George Russell, yeah.
I don't want to comment too much, but when they just...
He said everything.
When FIA bonnet their rear wing,
yeah.
They are finished.
Yeah.
That's my...
And they are really scared.
My honest opinion, and I'm not going to change this opinion until I die.
Definitely. I agree with you.
Let's jump with this guy. I don't know what happened to him, but it was like...
Just listen what he says and you will understand everything. Let's go.
Are they sabotaging?
Yeah.
Lewis, did the team make changes on the car from the sprint earlier on today to now? Is that what's basically given you that performance today?
Well, we had in the sprint, we had some sort of failure from the formation lap on the front suspension, and I had that throughout the sprint race, and then that made the balance really difficult. We did change a couple of things which is in the direction of what we would have done yesterday, and the car was a nightmare today in quali, so I think I should probably start in the pit lane because otherwise I won't be going anywhere from where I am.
Can you just tell us what you were dealing with during that session and what the feel was like and what you were having to manage and what the challenge was?
It's just a very inconsistent balance and no grip.
All right, good luck tomorrow.
And the team ended they are trying to end my career.
You listen what he said, like, I had the problem just from the sprint.
Yeah.
And they put me on the qualifying with that problem to compete.
I don't know why they are doing this to this man. This man, like he gave his life to Mercedes.
This is the send off. The send off.
It's a shame on
Mercedes. They want to do like a vengeance to him because of he going to Ferrari and things like that.
Yeah, but like we just...
It's unfair.
It's unfair, but maybe he will answer this stupid things when he will come to Ferrari.
And show them in 2025.
Yeah, who is the boss?
Definitely.
Let's go.
Max, those yellow flags, was it 3/10 up at that point on your lap?
No, I wasn't 3/10 up. I mean, I knew that there was definitely a bit more in turn 19 because I just completely missed the corner in my first run. But that's how it goes sometimes, you know. Some things are not in your control with the yellow flag. But then also, of course, when I look back, I should have done a better job on the first lap. But unfortunately, I made that mistake. But for me, most importantly, is that we are more competitive. And hopefully we can show that again tomorrow in the race.
Ted was in the pit lane between sessions and he said a lot of the teams were working furiously to make changes to the cars, whereas it was pretty calm at Red Bull. Do you feel as though the team's got confidence, you've got the race pace tomorrow to take this to Lando and then win?
I mean, we still made changes, but yeah, I don't know, of course, what other teams do. Maybe it's a bit more complex to make a few changes, but
I think with our car, we looked at the data, of course, from the sprint race, and of course there are always a few areas that you want to do better and look at, and that's what we did, and hopefully that will work out tomorrow.
P2's been pretty good around here in 5 of the last 6 Grand Prix. So where do you make a move, or do you wait? Do you do strategy? I mean, turn 1 is the obvious place, but you saw today how you work it as a pole sitter to try and keep hold of that. What do you do tomorrow, do you think?
Yeah, it all depends on your pace. Honestly, it doesn't really matter where you start, I think, because if your race pace is better, you can pass around here. This track is quite okay for racing, because I think last year I started P6, so we'll see. I just hope that at least I can be in that fight. You know, the last few races, it just felt like my hands were tied behind my back. I just couldn't really fight. So hopefully that will be different tomorrow.
Should be exciting.
Yeah, this was like last one, or do we have more?
No, this is the last one.
Look,
Max is in a really good position, and he is feeling really good with the car, and he's happy with the performance of the
look,
car.
he doesn't. He's like chilling. He knows that the car is okay. They fixed it, their problems. Even that, complaining about that device, I think. But they just show it to everyone that
Absolutely, like
there is nothing to be worried with that
device thing,
device, or
whatever it
let's
is.
say that button. They are fast as they were, but Ferrari's race pace was better than them.
Look, it's gonna
I
be.
think tomorrow it's waiting us like very, very, very interesting race.
It's gonna be a big fight tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think that's it. Thank you everyone for watching this video with us. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. If you have something to add up, comment down below, and we will be right on it to answer those questions. We will see you in the next one.